Welcome to fmtraining.tv. My name is Margaret. I'll be your broadcast engineer for today. People are wondering if their audio is bad. No, I really do sound like that. I'm just ill. I am here today with Nick Hunter, who is a wonderful senior engineer of many, many years for fmtraining.tv and for RCC in general. He worked for Apple at one point and Claris, and is really fantastic at taking the FileMaker platform to, frankly, really crazy levels inside of the FileMaker platform. A lot of people do really crazy stuff with FileMaker. Nick is unique because he does crazy stuff with FileMaker using pretty much only FileMaker, which is very cool. So we're doing day 2 of validating without the validation tab in FileMaker, and tomorrow will be day 3. That'll be fun. I think I'm done talking. Nick, what are we doing today?
Okay, I come to the rescue. So thank you much. So you can go. Just stay there in case of we have
questions. Yes.
Yeah, for questions. So today is day 2 of this validation tab. So yesterday, I did a demo and stuff like that, but I did a demo about this trigger thinking, and I know I have a better version of this than the one because what I showed yesterday, it was a version I built in 2016, so like almost 10 years ago. And but I have a better, and I can't find it. I put it somewhere in one file. I don't remember. I don't know where. So I'm going to rebuild it. I couldn't find it, so sorry guys. I have a better way. I have a better, much simpler, much better. So I'm going to build it for you guys. So let me share my screen. What are we doing here? So recap for the people jumping in the middle. We are replacing, no, not this guy. We are replacing this tab here with things. So we talk about this. Today we are going to talk about this. We're going to talk about this, and we are going to talk about this. The maximum character. So pretty much we're going to talk about all those things and many other things. So if I have time, and I think I will. So because this doesn't take a long time. So I was just working on this, and so I want to show you the maximum character because this is interesting. This is something we do use. It's something I use, and I hate how it works with FileMaker, the built-in. So let's do this. Let's say I want 20 characters. Okay, and so let's do this and disengage this. So this is how it works with FileMaker. So you type one character, two, okay, I can say 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. And my full name 11. So let's do this. So and I don't know, Greece. Then you have this. So it let me type all the character I want, right? And then it tell me, okay, you can do that. So you can say yes, and you go, you just go over, right? So you can type all what I want, you can type everything, and at the end, boom, you have this. But you have no way to know that you cannot make more. Okay. So let's remove this. Let's disengage this BS. And let's do this. You put here maximum 20 characters, right? So here what happened. So you type whatever you want, and at some points, whatever you up, and it stopped. So I type and it stopped, right? So you type and it stopped. I don't go more than this, right? Right? You type and you stop, which is and you validate. So you don't have more than 20 characters here. So I know you guys didn't do that. So who is doing this in the audience? Because I know why you struggle with this. Because if you don't use the right technique, right? If you use this
Yeah, some
on
people
modify,
use it and they hate it.
yeah, yeah. So if you use on modify, it's too late. It's way too late. And there's another problem. If you don't do that right, and that maybe that what you got, the problem you got. If you don't do the right way, this is what you end having. You type, and when you reach the limits, you screwed. You cannot even backspace, even the arrow keys. You screwed. You know it's over, right? You can't even delete this. So that's why you struggle with this. Okay. So here's the problem. I want to, it's as you type, it's an as you type stuff. So when you do as you type, you need to use the on keystroke, not on the modify, correct? So if you do on the modify, it's too late, right? It's way too late because it's not on the modify, it's on the keystroke. So as you type, pump, I want to know, how many characters I have, okay? When you type. So doing this, okay, I say, okay, I have a trigger on keystroke, and here I have a parameter. And the parameter on this script is the field itself. I put the fields as a parameter. That means if I here and I do this, I have my parameter here. Do I have it here? No. Right? My parameter is the whatever on the fields, is the field itself, right? See, if I add a y at the end, right? If I add a y, this is the field itself, right? So that's why, right? That's why you use this, a script trigger on keystroke, and you put whatever in the field, right? And then you say, okay, if the length of the parameter is more or equal as 20, it's very important to do that. Don't do this. You need to do this. Or equal, okay? To get the 20, okay? So you say if the length, you know length, right? Length is this. How many characters you have in a text. Okay, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Right? So if the length of the parameter is greater than, okay, 20, alt, not exit. It's not the same. If you do exits, it's not what you want. You want the alt. You want to kill all, immediately kill. You don't want to exit. You want to kill. So because when you do this, boom. If you do exit, it will do this and this. It will interpret, it's not the same. So you add the script. When this is okay, when length is this, then this. But you don't want to be stuck. So you want, when you reach the 20 character, you want to be able to do backslashes, right? You want to be able to do arrow down, arrow right, left, arrow left, arrow right, right? To do this and this, right? And you want to allow many things, okay? Backslash, tab to go to the next, right? Carry return also, right? Especially if you have something like this, right? You want to be able to do that, right? So you need to allow backslash, tab, enter, carriage return, blank, and I didn't have the time to write those. The 20, the 28, 29, 30, 31. Those are the arrow down, arrow up, type of what's the name? Characters, right? So 8 is backspace, 9. So what the code of keystroke, right? You remember yesterday?
There's a question. There's a couple questions actually.
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay. Is bigger than
Well,
21
yeah.
the same as bigger or equal?
Yeah, it's the same.
Okay.
But I don't like to use I don't like to use my brain, because if you do this, it doesn't tell you that it's 20 character max. You understand? It
Yeah.
doesn't tell you it's 20. What I mean? So it talks you more. What I mean? You
Got it.
don't need to remember that is, what I mean? So the code is this. So when you type tab is 9, that the code of the tab key on your keyboard. The space is 32, arrow left is 28, arrow right is 30, arrow up 29, and down 31. Okay, so you have, I can keep that here. So you can see the code, right? So what you do to prevent to get stuck when you arrive here, you're stuck, right? When you arrive here, you're stuck. It will kill you. Okay. So that's why, right? I prefer to do that way, but you can put that here if you want, right? Or you can add the same calc, but it's cleaner that way. Okay. I can put a comment here, skip when maximum characters reach. Okay, so it's skip. Okay, so what you do is this: you say code equal 8, or code equal 9, or code equal 10, 13, 28, 29, 30, 31. If the code is this, then ignore. Don't do that. Don't do that. This is how So you can do a if like this, So you have a if, right? That's the good technique, by the way. It's a good practice. Instead of trying to do a if with combining both, which I don't like, because it's not. Because in that case, you have to say not, and I don't like. So you do this. You have a if without anything on the if, and then you have a else. And in the else, you have this, right? So the advantage is this, when you type like this, right, and if you reach the limits and you say you want the backslash, for example, well, I will allow it because it will the backslash is 8. It will be part of that if, and that is a if this, nothing. It goes, and then the backslash happen.
Oh, we have another question. You ready to take it?
Yeah.
You can substitute halt script with undo, question mark.
Undo? No. Don't. No, that's the advantage. Why you want to undo? The character didn't happen. You don't need to undo. It doesn't come. Look, nothing happened. Nothing happened. I reached the limits. Nothing happened. Why you want to undo? Why you want to undo? It didn't happen. Look. It doesn't. That's why you need the alt. If you put the exit, it won't work. If I put something like this, arrive here, it said the length is 20. Yes, alt. And nothing happened. Okay, I'm typing the letter A. Okay, I'm going here. Look. I'm going here, I'm typing A. The script happened. I didn't have the A I didn't have the A typed. It's not there. It's not. But it exists here. It's here. I type my A. I type A, but it's not there. It's not yet in the field. So I type it. Then he said, okay, is the length? No. The length is not 20. Okay, so I can continue. And then you have the A. And if I type a B, same thing. It didn't happen. So you don't want to undo. If I undo, right, I undo something that never exists. So I undo this. I undo the A. You understand? So that's the beauty, because it didn't happen. I don't allow something to happen. So I'm, you didn't, you don't even have to revert. Because you understand, it doesn't happen, right? So that's why this technique is super cool, very cool. The technique of the trigger like this, and it's light in terms of, because nothing happened. Even here, you see here, I'm doing nothing. Look, do you see a set field? Do you see? Look, you have only blue stuff. That means stuff that doesn't have any impact on the data, on the record. For the record, if I do this, if I do this for the record, that means it never got changed. Never. It never got changed. So in terms of performance, is the fastest we can do, because there's and that's why you don't feel it, right? You don't feel it because it's super light. It's only blue stuff, right? You know what I mean? Other questions?
Nope, just a comment that they wanted to use undo for the user to see that it reverted. People just saying that overall this is really clever and they've got immediate uses for this. So
Yeah, then I don't like the undo. I mean, it's when you say maximum 20 character and you arrive here and you see nothing, okay, you understood, you reach the limits. Because if you do one undo, because for an unknown reason, I don't know. Up to you. I mean, you can, the standard of the industry is when you have something like this, you say boom. Okay. And remember, I have a better way if you want, right? Correct? Okay. If length error. If you want, you can do this. If you really, really want. Okay. Okay, so you type, boom. See? And it's instant. You type, boom. You can do whatever you want, right? This field is set for 20 characters maximum. Okay? If you want, you can have a nice like this, right? Okay. And you remove the commits. So now you have the option to do this as well. Boom. Right? So you're good. Right? So you have this optional. Okay. So now we have another thing interesting, because this is a maximum, but we want also the minimum, right? Correct? We want the minimum.
Yes.
Okay. That's why you need the tag. So I have many tags here I'm going to show you, but let's do a tag. Minimum. Okay. So what this tag is? So what a tag is something that says yes, no, 1, 0, true, false. Just this, right? 1, 0. So what we'll say, okay? So if length, I never know this word, length of this field, okay? Let's say I want 3 characters, okay? And not is empty, right? That means if it's empty, I don't want, right? So now let's put the tag here. So I type Nick. Okay, I'm good. That means no. Okay, it's a tag. If I do this, yes. It needs to be more, hold on. I want 3 characters. So it's here I said this, right? Because I want 3 to be the maximum. So if I say Nick, it's not a problem. If I say I have a problem. Nick, I don't have. And I have. And at the same time, I have the maximum of 20. So now, if you have a nice UI, something else that I want to show you before we go to the question, right? If you have a nice UI, you go here and you say, test, let's say you say name. Okay, so you have a calculation dialog, a layout calculation that say name. Okay, and if tag, if I have this, okay, I say something like this. Okay, otherwise nothing, right? So you can do this. And if you want to be nice, you put a nice color on this and you say 255 00. So you have this, right? And instead of getting this, you put that here like this. So it's empty, so I don't care. NI incomplete. correct? So that is a very nice use of the layout calculation, right? So you say like this, you reach the max. If you want, you can have this, the dialog, okay? That says you reach the maximum, see? Oops, right? And you can say this, it's okay, but NI, it's not. It's incomplete. Why? Because I have the tag here. So yes, you can, if you want, right? You can put this calc, right, inside the calculation of the, but I like the tag and I'm going to explain that to you. So let's keep the tag. So do we have any question?
Can this be done at the record level?
What do you mean by record level? It is at the record level. This is for this record. If I go to another one, it's not. It is at the record level.
They said in the table.
Yeah, because it's a tag for that record. This is for that record. This is for this record only, and the layout calculation is at the record level. This is already. If I go to another one, if I say NICK, okay, I don't have any problem. And this one I have, this don't. So it's at the record level. Other questions?
Yes. Could you add a dialog box to alert the user to what's happened?
Yes. So, but before I want to advance a little bit, it's 30, it's half an hour. So I want to continue, and then I will. That's why I have all those tags. Okay. So the tags are interesting because of this. Okay, because of we can do a dialogue after that, and I might talk about dialogue tomorrow, depending. But yes, definitely we can have a dialogue like we have here. Yeah, you can. So, but dialogues, I have a problem with dialogue sometimes because this is talk better. That means because you can, if you want, you can change this, and you say instead of saying incomplete, you say 3 characters minimum, right? If you want, you can do this, right? So it's on your. You don't need a character. You don't need a dialogue. If you do this, it goes right. Right. So yeah, but I understand sometimes we need dialogue, but I'm going to show you. So this is for this. So we covered the maximum and the minimum, which you don't have here. Okay. So let's talk about something else now. Let's say, let's remove this. I have a something here, and I have a value list. So let's do this one. Member of a value list. Okay. This one. So that means what this does, right? If you don't have, oh yeah. No, it's not this one. It's the day. So if you put something that is not part of the value list, why is, oh, I did on this one. Day. So that means the data you input must be from a value list. So if it's not, you have this. Day is defined to contain any specific value, okay, right? So you have this. Instead, oh, we have a calc that I'm going to come to the calc, but let's see how it works. If you type something, it goes. But if you type Monday, it stays, right? It stays because it's part of my list. I have a value list, so the data must be part of that value list, which is this, right? So it needs to be part of the value list, correct? But if you type something like this, boom, it goes away, correct? Okay. So how we do that? Okay. Well, we have this validate value list. Okay. So this is a nice custom function of mine here. It's simple. Okay. So I'm taking the content of the value list, and then I'm checking if whatever in the fields is part of that list, right? So for example, you go there and you have value lists items. This we don't need. You can put double quotes. And here you say, okay, the name of the value list is week. So I get this. I get the content of a value list by doing this. Now, you say pattern count, right? In this list, and I'm searching for Monday. Yes, one means yes, true, right? So Monday is part of that list. But if I put this, it's not. But Thursday is part. So when you have this, so instead of doing all of this, I have a nice little custom function for you. So in the calculation, just what you need to do is to call this custom function, whatever the field, the name of the value list, and then you say, if in week, if in the week value list, I have the content of the current field, which is day. If that's true, okay, keep what you typed in the field. Otherwise, blank it. Or you can do like a, not allowed. If you want, you can do that, right? But I did that yesterday also. But it's cleaner to have something like this. So that means when you type something that is not allowed, boom, goes away. Okay. You can do at your preference. It's your preference. I gave you the clue on how this works, right? And then you can do whatever you feel right. So now let's do another one interesting. Okay. We have this one. Exist. So what the existing value means, okay? What the existing value means. It means that, let's say, I use a date, but I should have used maybe a name, but a date is okay. I have, in another record, I have July 2nd, I have it in one record. Okay. I have it. And I have July 2nd twice, July 3rd. Okay. If I want to put July 24, it's not existing. July 2nd, it is. The 3rd, it is. The fourth, no. It must exist to get in. Okay, this is what this function does. Existing value. Okay. So how we do this? To say, this. So here I have two things going on. If I go to day and I have day and I have existing, not the day, I have the date exist and the tag exist. Okay. So let's go to the date exists. Right. So it's the same situation. Okay. Like all my validation like this I do on auto entries. Right? So how we know it exists, right? Well, we use a relationship. This is a self join. Both of them point to the same table. And I just do this. The dates exist equal date exists in the same table. That means it will go across all the records and say, okay, I have these dates. He finds it. You understand? He finds it. So he validates it. Right? Because when I'm here, I didn't do this. The validation is not it didn't happen yet. Right? The field, it didn't saving the field didn't happen yet. Right? So I type something, it goes throughout the relationship, throughout the, this, throughout all the records, and check if it's stay. For example, if I do this, okay, I have this, okay, and I go there. Where's the that exists, right? I have it. He finds it on the other side of the relationship, right? You understand? He finds it. So now, how I can get this to be a Boolean? That means how I can get this to be 1 or 0. Well, we have this get as Boolean, and this say yes, there's something there. Get as Boolean that exists. Yes, something exists there. He found something. So here I'm saying, okay, if throughout the relationship, this one, the date exists, there's something there in that field that match the dates, right? Because I put, it's a relationship between this and this, the two dates, right? So when I have this situation, when this is okay, if throughout the relationship, this returns, this says 1 or 0, if it said 1, if this, yes, if this is true, then keep it. Otherwise, blank it. But in the same manner, I can also have a tag that says this. So the tag says exist, yes. Exist, no. The 4th of July not existing. So it's not validating it. Okay? Correct? So you have two things here. I can do this way, right? That disappears. Or I can do the tag that says yes, no, right? It's up to you, right? It's up to you. I keep the tag because, at one point I'm going to show you how we do that, right? For the times the same, when you want to the time tag, here. So if we can have this, if I put it, let's put a date easier. If I put a date here, no, this is the time. Date. The date is valid. If I do this, it's empty. If I do this, the date is not valid. But if I do this, the date is valid, right? So the tag, right, for the date valid is just this. You remember, is valid gets, okay, so it's the same calculation for the tag that you put in the fields. Yeah, like for example, for this one, the tag exists. This is the same as the that exists, is the same. But here I have a if that says keep or blank, right? But it's the same logic.
And if you wanted a unique field, you use this with not or reverse what gets allowed in the field, question mark.
Oh, you want this one unique?
Yeah, that's the one they want.
Yes. So that exists. Um, you do exactly this. Okay. Not. And the tag exists. Tag unique. Not. Okay. So now I can do this. Tag unique and date unique. Date unique. I'm going to reorganize this layout when I will give you the file, though. Don't worry about that. So if I said, for example, let's put the calendar here. This, what happened here? Date unique. So let's use only the tag for now. Okay. Unique date. Why it doesn't work? Oh, I know why. I point to the wrong fields. See, you need to point to this field. Okay, so if I say, why does it work? Date unique, okay, and the tag unique exist, validation exist, date unique. Oh, yeah, I need another relationship because I changed so what I mean? I have is this now. The date unique. Otherwise, here was date exists. I need another relationship. But it's the same, right? But because it's another field, so I need another relationship. You understand? You understand what I mean? So here is not the same relationship. Is another one. Is this one, and date unique. Okay. And here I can fix it later, but okay. So if I say this, unique, no, right? What happened here? Here, that unique, okay. Hold on. Did I, oh, yeah, I need to remove this. Okay. So if I said this, unique dates, and this, why it doesn't work? Tag unique dates. Why doesn't it always say yes? Date unique, date unique. It should have said no. Date unique. Where's the tag unique dates? Okay. Not as Boolean, validation unique. Okay. Hold on. Let's see this. Unique and here exists. Well, I have no idea why this is says. Oh, oh my gosh. Okay, I confused myself because I don't have it. So yeah, it's true. It's working, you know. So it's unique. Unique that yes, because I don't have another here. So if I said here now I'm coming here, he said no. He said unique, yes. Okay. So here, unique, he should I don't understand. Hold on. Why say oh, because I need to put the not back. It will work now. Okay. Oof. Okay, unique, no, because I have it. Okay, I have it. So it's not unique, right? So let's create a new record. Is the if the 2nd of July unique? No. If 2nd of July exists, yes, right? That's why I like to put that as a number, right? All the tags, I put that a number because they are 0 and 1. So when you put numbers on the tag, the advantage is you can use this Boolean, and then it said yes, no, instead of 0, 1, right? Oh, number. There need to be numbers in order to get this working, the Boolean, okay? So is this unique? No. Is this exist? Yes. So, okay, let me recap, okay? I have the same type of relationship. I'm saying equal and equal, right? So just do this from the same table, that unique, equal, you know, and then on the calc is the same. Exist and unique is the same. One is the opposite of the first, right? So exist, you just say tell me yes, no if there's something here. This is how you need to read that. If that value, if yes, no, something. And here you said not yes, no. That means you reverse this. You say, okay, it's not valid, it's not good when there's something there. This is how you need to read that. Not good if yes, no, if for example, not good if yes. You understand? Right? So that's why now this says 0. It said no because it's not unique. And here it said yes because it is unique, because it exists. I have it, right? I have it here, right? I have multiple, you know, I have 4, right? But this one here, is it unique? No, because I have 4 on those. Okay, so if I create a new record and I said 24, yes, is unique. It didn't find it. If I create a new record and I say 24 again, well, it's not unique anymore. Big advantage of this technique, right? Big advantage is this. New record. Is it unique? Yes, by default, okay? And here I'm going to put the 1st of August. Unique, yes. Okay. Now you create a new one. Unique, no. You create a new one. Unique, no. So you can say, okay, I want to keep the first that I put there, right? Let's say you have many, right? And you say, okay, I want to keep the first and eliminate everything else. Okay. So you look for this and the no. And the one, right? Hold on. This and the no, not unique. All of those, you can delete them because you will have the yes, you will see. I'm deleting those, but the 8 yes is there. That the first input. So for example, if you have many inputs like this, the first will say, is it unique? Yes, that's the first time you put it, right? And then everything else you put after that, but that is not unique. So you have some kind of control here, right? Do we have any questions?
In the calculation record, you could use unique underscore tag with if to blank the field question mark.
Of course you can. That's the beauty. Is beauty. That unique. But if you do this, the tag won't work anymore because you blank. You know what I mean? You blank the fields. So the tag will says, you know what I mean? The tag. So it's not both. If you have the tag or you blank, okay? Is one is either or. Is not both of them. But yes, you can do that. I've done it for you. You know, I was getting there. Proof of it is there. So so you can do this, and you say 1st of July unique. No, right? It blanks. This one, yes. But if I go there, new record, and I said free, it doesn't come. If I said 19, yes, is unique. Correct? Right? It's the same. It's the same way. You use always the same technique. If whatever, keep what inside, otherwise blank.
What happens when you change the first? Does the second become unique question mark?
No, you need to. That happens when you input data. If you remove the first, you have only the nose, the 0. Right? This is how I mark the duplicates. That's why I came this, because this is the good way to duplicate, right? Instead of calling this unique, I can say duplicates, dates, duplicates. Can change the name, right? Because let's do another demo. that the tag duplicates. So if you say new record and you put the 8th of August, why said it? Yeah, it's the exist. It's the exist. I need to put that. Hold on. Not this one. This is that unique. The exit dates, you can call that date duplicates, because this is the way you track. This is the way you track the that exists and the tag duplicates. If I do this, date exists. If I do this, it's not a duplicate. But if I do this, why set date exists? Oh, is the wrong date. I have so many calculation here, tag, unique. I change it, yeah. It's date exists. Validation exists, date exists, okay. 8. Okay, so let's delete this. So now everything that you add with the same dates, it tags as duplicates. Okay. So they are all tags as duplicates. Those, So if I do it again, new record, I put the 7th of August, is not duplicates. Again, yes, it is. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. So now, right, it's easy to know which one was a duplicate from the original, right? This is how I use for tracking duplicates. Like you can put, for example, I have a real application. Let's say you have Nicholas, you have name, right? Address and city. And you want to know if, for example, you want to know if everything with the same city, the same name, and the same address, if this is the same, that means it's a duplication, right? So, city and name. Like this. So if I said Nick under oh 123 Main Street, and if I do again, oh sorry, I need to put the tag first, and you want to put a tag, okay? You want to put a tag. So tag contact duplicates, okay? It's a number, and here you have to say this: get as Boolean from the duplicate contact, and let's say you point to the name. That's enough. Okay. So if I put here the tag, so let's delete all. Okay. New record. Nick Hunter, Main Street. Okay. Duplicate, no. Nick Hunter, Main Street. Oh, Francisco. What happened? Francisco. It should have said duplicate though. Why said no? Get as Boolean. Oh, yeah, it's okay. I'm good. From validation. I don't know. I don't know why it didn't say. You should have said yes because he found it. He finds it because of this, right? So city, name, address. He should have found it. I don't know. Maybe I did something wrong here, right? If I duplicate this, it should have said yes here, but I don't know. I don't know. I wasn't ready to do that, but this is a way you do that, right? So I don't know why the type duplicate. What happened here? They get as Boolean, yeah. Duplication, and I have no idea why. I'm in a good context, duplicate contact. But I will share that tomorrow. Anyway, it should have said yes, but you know. Yeah, tomorrow we do the not is empty, which is easy, the range, and we do the dialogues, and also we do the mandatory fields. That means the not is empty. The not empty,
Mhm.
but in a very nice manner. So we see that tomorrow.
Cool. That'll be awesome. Thank you everyone for coming. Thank you, Nick, for presenting. I will see you
Okay.
guys tomorrow.
Okay. See you tomorrow.